Hello, my name is Matthew Morrison. This is going to be video blog number 3. I'm going to be going over yoga. One of the things that we went over more this week is pranayama, which is essentially just breathing control. I chose to go over this a little bit more because it had more to do with one of my hobbies outside of this, and that's freediving. One of the important aspects of freediving is breath control. And being able to relax and breathe up, which is essentially getting more oxygen and lowering your heart rate in order for you to stay down there longer while you're diving underwater. But with yoga, I found out that it essentially helps me to increase my breath holds, which is pretty interesting. I honestly just practiced outside of water, but I know my breath hold limit, and it has increased slightly. But first off, I'd really just like to go over the first initial type of breath control, and it starts with getting a good base and a good position, which essentially just means your hips over your knees and in a straight position. The first part of the pranayama would be elongating your exhales. So it starts with initial normal inhale and then elongating your exhale about 4 times that length. So just a normal breath in. And the point of that is you don't want to forcefully breathe in or forcefully exhale. You want to be using what you have available. You don't want to be trying to exert yourself while you're trying to do this because that's kind of counterproductive. But the second pranayama, which is a second form of breathing control, is actually going to be a forceful exhale, which kind of does something a little bit different. For this one, essentially it's the same inhale. But then you add a second part to that. And that's basically you place one hand over the other. And then after your inhale, basically you do a 10 count exhale. And I'll do that one more time to basically demonstrate that. Essentially what that's actually doing is it does force you to kind of relax, whether that's from being kind of lightheaded because you're almost starving yourself of oxygen, I felt like towards the end of it. But essentially what it's doing is forcing all that oxygen out so you can intake a full amount again. Essentially those are a couple breathing exercises that I went over this week. I really enjoyed them, like I said, because they kind of had a connection to something I do in my pastime. But yeah, until next week, thanks for watching.